Welcome to our video on the 11 rules of Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that helps us find inner peace and meaning in life. Let's dive in. Rule number 1, focus on what you can control. Stoics believe that we should only concern ourselves with things we have control over. By accepting this, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead of worrying about things beyond our control, Stoicism encourages us to focus our energy and attention on what we can influence. This means directing our efforts towards our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By doing so, we can cultivate a sense of empowerment and agency in our lives. Rule number 2, embrace the power of acceptance. Stoicism teaches us the importance of accepting the things we cannot change. We often find ourselves facing circumstances that are beyond our control, and resisting or fighting against them only leads to frustration and discontentment. Instead, Stoics encourage us to embrace acceptance and find peace in the face of adversity. By accepting life's challenges, we can better navigate through them with a calm and level-headed mindset. Rule number 3, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in Stoic philosophy. It involves being fully present in the current moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This heightened self-awareness allows us to better navigate life's ups and downs with clarity and equanimity. Rule number 4, cultivate virtue. Stoicism places great emphasis on the cultivation of virtue. According to Stoic principles, true happiness and fulfillment come from living a virtuous life. Virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance are seen as the foundations for leading a meaningful and purposeful existence. By striving to embody these virtues, we can align our actions with our values and live a life of integrity. Rule number 5, practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. It involves training ourselves to act in accordance with reason and virtue, even in the face of temptation or adversity. By practicing self-discipline, we can develop a strong sense of self-control and resilience. This enables us to make wiser choices and resist the pull of instant gratification, leading to long-term fulfillment and personal growth. Rule number 6, let go of attachments. Stoics advocate for letting go of attachments to external things. Material possessions, social status, and even relationships are seen as transient and ultimately beyond our control. By detaching ourselves from these external factors, we free ourselves from the fear of loss and the constant pursuit of external validation. Instead, Stoics encourage us to find contentment and fulfillment from within, focusing on our own thoughts, actions, and character. Rule number 7, practice gratitude. Gratitude, when embraced as a powerful practice within the philosophy of Stoicism, has the potential to profoundly impact our lives. It serves as a transformative force, shifting our focus from an incessant pursuit of more to a genuine appreciation for what we already possess. By cultivating this sense of contentment and fulfillment, we are able to find true joy and satisfaction in the present moment. Stoics, with their wisdom and insight, remind us of the importance of being grateful for the simple pleasures in life. They encourage us to take notice of the beauty that surrounds us, whether it be the warmth of the sun on our skin or the sound of laughter shared with loved ones. These seemingly mundane moments, when approached with gratitude, become extraordinary in their ability to bring us happiness. Rule number 8, remember impermanence. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, imparts invaluable wisdom on how to navigate the ever-changing nature of life. It teaches us to embrace the impermanence that permeates our existence. In this world, everything is in a constant state of flux, and nothing remains static or everlasting. By acknowledging this fundamental truth, we open ourselves up to a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the fleeting nature of time. The Stoics, with their profound insights, remind us that our time on earth is limited. They encourage us to approach each day as if it were our last, urging us to cherish every moment and make it count. This philosophy serves as a gentle reminder that life is a precious gift, one that should not be taken for granted. By embracing the transience of life, we are able to cultivate a sense of urgency and purpose in our daily lives. When we fully comprehend the impermanence of our existence, we become more attuned to the value of the present moment. We no longer waste our time dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Instead, we learn to embrace the here and now, finding solace and contentment in the present. This shift in perspective allows us to fully immerse ourselves in the richness of each experience, whether it be a simple pleasure or a moment of profound joy. Stoicism teaches us to detach ourselves from the outcomes and circumstances beyond our control. It reminds us that while we may have goals and aspirations, we must not become fixated on the end result. Instead, we focus on the process, the journey, and the effort we put forth. By redirecting our attention to the present moment and the actions we can take, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that often accompany attachment to outcomes. Rule number 9. Practice resilience. Resilience, a fundamental virtue in Stoic philosophy, holds significant importance. According to Stoics, challenges and setbacks are an inevitable part of life, but it is our response to these situations that truly shapes our character and determines our future. By cultivating resilience within ourselves, we are able to effectively bounce back from adversity, learn valuable lessons from our failures, and ultimately emerge stronger and more resilient than before. The Stoics consistently remind us that setbacks and challenges should not be viewed as insurmountable obstacles, but rather as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. They emphasize that we possess the power and capability to overcome any hurdle that comes our way. It is through the practice of resilience that we can tap into this inner strength and harness it to navigate through life's ups and downs. Resilience, as the Stoics teach, is not about avoiding or denying pain and hardship. Instead, it is about embracing these difficulties and facing them head-on. It is about developing a mindset that enables us to adapt and bounce back from setbacks, no matter how daunting they may seem. Rule number 10. Foster inner peace. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, offers us valuable insights into how we can navigate the tumultuous waters of life and find solace within ourselves. In a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable, Stoicism teaches us the importance of turning inward and focusing on our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is the notion that external circumstances do not have the power to disturb our inner peace unless we allow them to. This empowering idea reminds us that we have control over our own reactions and emotions, and that we can choose not to be swayed by the ups and downs of life. By cultivating a sense of self-awareness and mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our own thoughts and emotions, and develop the ability to respond to external events with equanimity and composure. Stoics encourage us to engage in regular self-reflection, examining our thoughts and beliefs to ensure that they align with our values and aspirations. This practice allows us to identify and challenge any negative or irrational thought patterns that may be causing us distress. By replacing these unhelpful thoughts with more rational and constructive ones, we can cultivate a mindset that is conducive to inner peace and well-being. Rule number 11. Live in accordance with nature. The philosophy of Stoicism is deeply rooted in the idea of living in harmony with nature, not only in the external world but also within ourselves. This profound belief urges us to align our thoughts, actions, and desires with the natural order of things. By doing so, we can establish a profound connection with the interconnectedness of all things, and gain a profound understanding of our place in the grand scheme of the universe. In essence, living in accordance with nature enables us to find a deep sense of harmony and purpose in our lives. When we talk about living in accordance with nature, it goes beyond simply obeying the laws of the physical world. It encompasses a holistic approach to life. Encompassing our thoughts, emotions, and actions, it prompts us to acknowledge and embrace the inherent interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that we are not separate entities but rather integral parts of a greater whole. By aligning our thoughts with the natural order of things, we can cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience. We learn to let go of expectations and instead embrace the present moment, understanding that everything happens for a reason and that we have the power to choose how we respond to any given situation. This mindset enables us to find peace and contentment, even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a timeless philosophy that guides us towards finding inner peace, living a meaningful life, and cultivating virtues such as wisdom, resilience, and gratitude. By applying these 11 rules of Stoicism, we can navigate life's challenges with equanimity, embrace acceptance, and find fulfillment from within. So, let's embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and embark on a journey towards a more peaceful and purposeful existence.